You can build another condo block anywhere, but you can't easily recreate 100 and over acre golf course land.
This is going to be the future phase, which will be blocking most of the units that are facing the golf course.
But if you need some fresh air, just open up the window here. You actually get a 2-in-1 balcony and a lanai unit. Back then, they were launching at only around 100 ringgit per square foot. Today, you are looking at If 20 to 30 years ago, I told you that a piece of land in Bukit Jalil, back then just a rubber estate, would one day have bungalow land selling at around 4.4 to 4.5 million ringgit, you'd probably think I was insane. But that's exactly what happened around Bukit Jalil Golf and Country Resort. Back then, bungalow lots around the golf course were launched at around 100 ringgit per square foot. But today, recent transaction median show around 500 to 750 ringgit per square foot for residential land in the same golf course enclave. So the question is, what exactly happened here, and why do properties near golf courses quietly become more premium over time? Was it luck? Was it just timing? Or is there a pattern you can still catch today before it becomes obvious again in the next area? Hi everyone, this is Ray. Welcome back to another episode of the Malaysia Property Market Review series. In this video, we are going to break down why golf course front properties are often more premium, how Bukit Jalil Golf and Country Resort changed the value of the whole area, and how a project like Oaka Residence by Berjaya fits into this story and who it's actually suitable for. If you are the kind of person who like data, real example, and not just brochure talk, stay till the end. So, should you be buying based on view and lifestyle, or based on numbers and long-term demand? Let's start from the beginning. Bukit Jalil wasn't always hot. In the early 1990s, Berjaya land came in with a master plan to turn what used to be a rubber plantation land into a residential and recreational enclave. The central piece of the plan was the Bukit Jalil Golf and Country Resort. It's an 18-hole championship golf course, so it comes with a full clubhouse with a pool, tennis, squash, gym, badminton, sauna. So if you're living nearby and ever want to play all these sports, you can just come over. And around the golf course, they carve out bungalow lots. And back then, they were launching at only around 100 ringgit per square foot. Today, you are looking at around 500 ringgit to 750 ringgit per square foot for residential land in the same enclave. And the median prices of 4.4 to 4.5 million ringgit for golf course facing bungalow lands. So what makes properties near a golf course more premium than just any condo with facilities? Let's break down into simple logical points. Firstly, scarcity of view and environment. You can build another condo block anywhere, but you can't easily recreate 100 and over acre golf course land in the middle of a city with unblocked golf view, wide breathing space, lower noise versus highway front units. Buyers, especially high-income retirees, expats, and upgraders, pay for this feeling. Number 2, buyer profile. Golf course front enclave tends to attract a different types of buyer: professionals, business owners, long-term family occupiers, foreigners who value quiet plus greenery. These are people who are less price sensitive and more lifestyle driven. That alone creates a more premium resale market. Number 3, perceived status and branding. Whether you play golf or not, staying next to a golf and country resort sounds very different from next to a highway or next to an industrial land. It signals exclusivity, community quality, neighbourhood image, and property values are very sensitive to this. Number 4, long-term value, not just for the yield. Golf course neighbourhood usually becomes hold and enjoy assets that keeps value well and appreciate slowly instead of pure high rental return product. So the lesson is simple. If you combine good master planning plus rare greenery views plus lifestyle demand, over time you tend to see stronger price resilience and better quality buyers. So in my previous videos, I've walked through most of the amenities in the central zone of Bukit Jalil. So today, let's zoom into the Bukit Jalil golf course zone. Fast forward to today, Bukit Jalil is no longer just that stadium area. You now have distinct zones. The golf course zone, where the Bukit Jalil Golf and Country Resort is surrounded by landed homes. The central zones where the Pavilion Mall, the famous Bukit Jalil Recreational Park and premium condos are located. The upcoming Kiara Wellness City Zone, a medical and wellness focused development, and the outer zone near OUG and Oakland Road, which I have covered in my previous Bukit Jalil analysis video. On top of that, you have got the Sri Petaling line with the Muhibah, Awan Besar and Bukit Jalil MRT station. Here's something interesting. So the Sri Petaling line was actually built as part of the Star LRT system to provide transportation for the 1998 Commonwealth Games in Malaysia. Highway nearby include the Kesas, Max, Seremban Highway. We have universities like the IMU, APU and also Tzu Chi International Schools, with Columbia Asia Hospital in the region, and of course the National Stadium for concerts and events. So Bukit Jalil today is a mix of lifestyle, education, healthcare, sports and events, neighbourhood with F&B, and within that you have one very rare pocket of land, the golf course zone, right next to the Bukit Jalil Golf and Country Resort. That's exactly where Oaka Residence sits. So hey guys, I'm right now at the sales gallery of Oaka Residence. Right behind me, that is the site of Oaka Residence. And next to it, let me show you, this is the Bukit Jalil Golf and Country Resort. So Oaka Residence is a freehold project sitting on a 2.2 acre land. What's great about this project is that it's located in the Bukit Jalil Golf and Country Resort zone. So if you're looking for something with more privacy or something quieter, you can actually consider this project. So we are now at the sales gallery up here, and this is the project site we saw just now. It's located just next to the Bukit Jalil Golf and Country Resort.
This is going to be the future phase, which will be blocking most of the units that are facing the golf course view. But there are some units which you can still see the golf course view.
So the units facing this side will be overlooking the Bukit Jalil Golf and Country Resorts. And then towards that side, the other side, that is the Kiara City Centre view. So there are two towers here with only 350 units, and there are only 7 units per floor. So it's relatively low density. What I noticed here is that there's a roundabout in front of the entrance. This is to actually help smoothen the traffic and to also get the cars to reduce their speed before entering the condo. So you can see here, per floor there are only 7 units, and it's served by 2 plus 1 service lift. So there are a total of 3 lifts serving per floor. So it's like 2 units sharing 1 lift here. The units are either facing south or north. It's either facing the Bukit Jalil Golf Course and Recreational View or the Kiara City Centre view. The layouts here, most of them are designed for family stay. So the smallest layout they have is an 882 square feet unit. So it comes with 2 rooms and 2 bathrooms here. So it feels like an ensuite. And then what I love about this design is that it comes with both the yard and a balcony. This is for smaller family, maybe single or couple who don't need so much space, or for people who want to downsize from bigger units. So the next unit type they have here is 1182 and 1175 square feet. So the difference between the two is this design, right? If you notice as you enter, this is your living space, kitchen, you have a dry kitchen, wet kitchen, a yard as well. Then all rooms are at one side. So this is what I call the traditional layout design, which you see more of this design in the market. Okay, so this design, something interesting here is it comes with a hackable wall here. So this is the study room, so which means you can actually hack this wall and connect the master bedroom to this room and turn this room into your walk-in wardrobe if you want it, and then you put a sliding door here, or you can just close up this part. Alternatively, it could just be your study room, but notice this, a door is not provided, so you need to install your own door here. This other layout design is what I call the dumbbell design, because you have rooms at both sides and your living room is in the middle, or they call it the butterfly design. Okay, so same as you enter, this is the living space. This unit is a lanai unit. It's a very interesting layout, which I'll be showing you in the showroom later. Same goes with the 1004 square feet. So I'll be showing you these 2 units, the 1004 and the 1175 square feet layout. So the 1004 square feet are for bigger size family. Maybe you have 3 or 4 packs in the family, you need a bigger space, then you might want to go with this layout. So let's have a look at the showroom. So we are now looking at the 1,004 square feet unit. So as you enter the entry court here, which is the foyer area, it's quite big. So it's sufficient for you to place your wardrobe here, but there's a doorbell there, right? So leave a space for the doorbell. You can install a shoe cabinet here until here. Okay, then this small part here, you can actually install a seat for you to sit and put on your shoes. So as you enter, all units comes with a digital lock set provided by the developer. So what I love about the living space is, if you recall from my previous review of the Queenswoodz, is that the living room, it's double volume in size. We call it double volume living space. People who enjoy gathering, who always have friends and family overs, you will enjoy this kind of layout design. Because why? Some of your friends could be sitting here, sitting there, or even sitting here. You guys can still chat around, compared to the conventional layouts where, you know, usually it's like when you come in, then this is your kitchen, then it's your dining, and then living space. So sometimes it's a bit hard for you all to communicate in those kind of layouts. So this kind of layouts are very popular among bigger families. So this is your dry kitchen space. Coming in, okay, this is the wet kitchen area. It comes partially furnished with the hook and hob, microwave as well. Okay, and what I love about this design is this: they have a window for you. So sometimes when you cook, right? Okay, of course you will close the door here. Even if the suction is really powerful, it would be nice to have a window here for ventilation purposes. So when you do heavy cooking, right, at least the smell can go out, or you can let some fresh air in. This is what I love about this design. It's very, very practical. Moving on, this is the yard area. Quite big in size as well. You can even have your washing machine and dryer. Okay, you can install a cabinet like this. So this is the balcony. As of now, you can still see the $1 million golf course view. What I love about the balcony is it's quite big, decent size. If you want to play mahjong, can lah, can play mahjong. It's going to be a bit packed lah, right? So you can have 2 chairs here, a coffee table, or even install a hanging chair here. Or in fact, if you love gardening, you can actually put on some artificial grass here. You know, put some pots here and do gardening here. So guys, if you want to know what are the units that are facing the golf course view or the KL City view, or what are the units that are still available for Oaka Residence, feel free to check out the link in the description below, and our team will send you the e-brochure. This layout comes with a small utility room, a storeroom here. Personally, I think this is very useful because sometimes if you live in a condo, you realize 2 years, 3 years, 4 years down the road, things will get piled up, right? So, and there's no place for you to put your stuff. If you want to store your things, you might need another room for that. But here it comes with a storeroom for you to just, you know, store your stuff here. This is the shared bathroom. Shower screen, water heater given, and this is a second room here. You can actually fit in a queen size bed, put a wardrobe, a study desk, just nice. Here's another room. So this room comes with its own private bathroom, so it's an ensuite here. So by the way, all rooms comes with laminated timber flooring. And then this is your master bedroom. Now this is the design I spoke about last time in my review of Queenswoodz, because some layout comes with bigger master bedroom. Okay, like this is one of them. So you can design something like this. Your wardrobe can be like an L shape, so it feels like a walk-in wardrobe, and you also fully utilize the space available here. Okay, so decent size, you can fit in a king size bed. Then here you can put all your clothes on top, your blankets, your sheets. Then here's some accessories, just nice. And here you can install a mirror. Now this is your private bathroom. Comes with window as well, and again I'd like to point out this socket here comes very handy, so you don't have to drill another hole and install another cabinet here just to place your shampoo, everything. But if you got a lot of shampoo, then you might want to put something in between, like. So now let's take a look at the 1175 square feet unit, the butterfly or dumbbell layout I mentioned. So yeah, this is the design I was talking about, where here you can install a shoe rack, and here a place for you to sit and put on your shoes. Quite cool, because not all condos comes with a foyer as big as this. Okay, so let's take a look at this unit. So same, you have a double volume living space here. I like this design. You know, this is your dry kitchen. Sometimes you can have breakfast here, you know, 2 people chang tai kiao, you know, enjoying your breakfast here. This is your wet kitchen and your yard. Okay, same, I think they are quite spacious, decent size. This is something I find really interesting, the lanai unit. So the lanai unit, right, it's not really 100% lanai per se, because it's half balcony, half lanai. Why do I say so? Yeah, so there is a sliding door here. Let's say, for example, if it rains heavily, but then you still want to chill in the balcony, you can just close up the window here. And you can just close this window and then still enjoy a view from your balcony, right? But if you need some fresh air, just open up the window here and wow, you actually get a 2-in-1 balcony and a lanai unit. Okay, let's take a look at the master bedroom first. So, okay, this master bedroom, decent size, you can fit in a queen size, king size bed. You want to install an L-shaped cabinet, you can as well, but because it's not as long as the one we saw just now, so it might feel a bit packed. Then this is your master bedroom's bathroom, private bathroom. There's also a small storage area here as well. Shared bathroom, a small room, study room here. Decent size, you can actually fit in a single size bed here if you want to. This is your second room. Okay. You can fit in a queen size bed and here install a wardrobe like this. So guys, let's do a quick summary of the Oaka Residence. First of all, what I like about Oaka Residence is that it's located in Bukit Jalil Golf and Country Resort Zone. So if you love privacy, greenery with less noise, less vibrant, you can actually consider this area. Another thing I like about this project is that it's located next to the Bukit Jalil Golf and Country Resort. So it feels more premium, more atas, and of course some units get to enjoy a very good view. So as for the con, between Oaka and also the Golf and Country Resort, there will be future phases coming up which will block most of the units facing the golf course view, but some units you still get to enjoy the view. Another thing I like about Oaka is the lanai layout, if you recall, because that lanai is a hybrid between a balcony layout and real lanai layout, where if it rains you can actually choose to close up the window to prevent the rain from coming in. On a windy day like this, you can actually open it up and it becomes a balcony. So in conclusion, Oaka Residence is a project that's more for own stay. So if you love privacy, a quieter lifestyle surrounded by golf course view, you can actually consider this project. But if you are someone who prefers convenience, prefer higher rental return, higher potential for capital appreciation, you can look into projects in the central zone like Park Green or Queenswoodz, which I've reviewed in my previous video. If you want to have a look at all the projects in Bukit Jalil, including their layout, sizes, price, maintenance fee, I've compiled everything to one easy to read ebook for you. You can scan the QR code on the screen or check out the link in the description below to get the ebook. So let's connect everything in the right order. The golf course was the first anchored, the earliest signal that Bukit Jalil would become a premium planned neighbourhood. Then came the 80-acre Bukit Jalil Recreational Park, which turned the area into a genuine family-friendly lifestyle zone. After that, Bukit Jalil gained something even bigger, the Bukit Jalil National Stadium. This is the landmark that puts Bukit Jalil on the international map, with concerts, sport tournaments, SEA Games, sold-out events with tens of thousands of visitors. Suddenly, Bukit Jalil wasn't just a golf suburb. It became a national and global event destination. Only after that came the real catalyst that shifted the entire market, the Pavilion Bukit Jalil Mall, which consists of retails, F&B, international brands, a lifestyle environment that didn't just uplift the area, it puts Bukit Jalil into a different league. Once Pavilion Bukit Jalil opened, you started seeing a very clear shift. More expats, more high-income earners, more young professionals choosing Bukit Jalil over older neighbourhoods. And that is why today, a typical 3-bedroom unit in the central zone can easily rent for 3,500 all the way to 7,000 per month depending on the size, view, and furnishing. It's simple. When the lifestyle standard rises, the tenant profile rises and rental value follow. Bukit Jalil is entering its next phase of growth, a phase that has nothing to do with shopping mall or concerts, but everything to do with healthcare, innovation, and long-term demand. Because right after Pavilion Bukit Jalil came two catalysts that completely changed who moves here, who rents here, and who invests here. You've got the Kiara Wellness City, the new medical medical and wellness hub. This isn't just another hospital, it's a full ecosystem built around specialists, medical tourism, long-stay patients, senior wellness, healthcare professionals, health tech companies, and in property, healthcare zones are powerful because they bring in stable long-term rental, high-income tenants, constant daily traffic, a demographic that values comfort and safety. This is the kind of demand that doesn't disappear during recessions. And then you have the MRANTI Tech Park, Malaysia's 686-acre innovation engine. Just minutes away from the Pavilion Bukit Jalil Mall, MRANTI is now the central for robotics, AI, drones, R&D, tech startups, government-linked innovation labs, which means a new wave of young professionals, high-earning tech workers, global project teams, foreign specialists are entering Bukit Jalil for work, projects, and long-term stay. So if you missed the early days of Bukit Jalil Golf and Country Resort, if you watch Desa Park City slowly grow and then suddenly become unreachable, it's worth asking yourself, am I seeing the pattern early or only when everyone else starts talking about it? My goal here isn't to tell you what to buy. It's simply to show you the history, the logic behind the growth, and the factors that matters so you can make your own decision confidently. If you're curious about the properties in Bukit Jalil and want to explore it a bit deeper, you can check out the link in the description below for our free Bukit Jalil projects ebook. If you enjoyed this breakdown, feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. It will motivate me to create more contents like this for you. Until we meet again, ciao!